What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we've got title update. Well, it's for year 6 season 3.1 incoming tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Right, so we're going to go through all of these notes. There is quite a bit to go through, so hopefully some decent fixes along the way. If you're wondering when it's actually happening, it's Tuesday the 18th of March at 9:30 AM CET, which is 8:30 AM UK time. We've got 4:30 AM Eastern and 1:30 AM PT. Alright, so let's get back to the patch notes. So, first of all, with the modifiers. Fix an issue with the NPCs having the Frenzy Hostile modifier either not spawning or the modifier deactivating immediately upon spawn. I didn't know that was happening. Pretty crazy. So it feels like we've not been getting all the enemies that we should have been. They've also fixed an issue with certain enemies and objects becoming difficult to destroy due to the Frenzy modifier. This is a very welcome fix. The drones, the crazy turrets and things like that. You can see here the mini tanks, all them are currently affected, and that is going. So that is a great change. Fix an issue where the overclocked projector passive modifier range was incorrectly set at 40 meters instead of 20. I didn't know that either. Fix an issue with players being able to exceed tactical supremacy active modifier limit indefinitely by continuously landing headshot kills. That was good for the determined build. That is now going. It was a bit generous. Fix an issue with Vendetta and Blacklist mark being applied to destructible objects. Vendetta's pretty poor anyway, so I'm not sure how many people have really, noticed that, but glad that it's being fixed either way. Fix the issue with the microwave coils passive modifier disruption not mentioning to let's just start that again. They fixed the issue with the microwave coils passive modifier description not mentioning the chance to apply burn to enemies, which we all know it does anyway. Fix the issue with the all text being incorrectly displayed under equipped passive modifiers when inspecting the modifiers tabs. Okay, whatever. Fix the issue with active modifiers being incorrectly labeled as passive modifiers when accessing the subcategory. Alright, that's alright. So some good changes there, especially this frenzy change. That's pretty good. Glad that they got onto that pretty quickly. Then they've got some seasonal journey fixes. Fix the issue where progress towards current journey objectives would first be applied to incomplete objectives from previous journey missions before counting towards the active mission. This is really, really good. We noticed this when we could do them in the range, that you had to complete the previous before the one you're actually on was actually getting any kind of credit. Didn't take too long back then because we were using the range, but obviously now that we can't, that would be a little bit more annoying. Fix the issue with the misleading description for the third objective in Journey 7. Maybe that's the shield one where you had to actually get kills with using the melee part of the shield. Fix the issue where the restore 100,000 armor via critical recovery objective did not track correctly. It did seem to take a very long time. And fix the issue with the uncompleted journey missions appearing as available when selecting a completed journey. Alright, that's kind of cool. They've switched the objective 2 of week 3 scout requirements from black tusk to hyenas. There's plenty of hyenas in that area. I hope it just stays completed for us that have already managed to do it. Because obviously we found a way of doing it just by clearing out the area. So that will be interesting to see what happens there. Legacy Manhunt. They've fixed an issue with NPCs losing aggro when players return to the room with the lever after starting the boss fight during the Space Administration HQ mission. I had no idea you could do that, but whatever. We've got a bunch of UI fixes. There's nothing too crazy here. Fix the issue with the first perk not unlocking after completing the unlock tutorial. Not sure. Is that really a thing? That's pretty crazy. That's like going to block new players completely. Fix the issue with the events timeline only displaying global events. So cool. Hopefully we'll see a few more things in there that we didn't know about. Fix the issue with the bargain bundle not having a placeholder picture in the store. People got the wrong thing when they purchased it. Fix the issue where selecting buy the season pass bundle from the season pass menu would redirect players to the bargain bundle instead of the burden of truth bundle. In the bargain bundle, if the bargain bundle has not been purchased. That is a mouthful. But yeah, we know that all was wrong. A bunch of people bought the wrong things by, you know, not through fault of their own because the placeholders were wrong. Glad it's finally being fixed. I actually thought they'd fixed this already, but maybe not. Updated the icons in the descriptions of the Shepherd XP event and the 5X event. And these two events have already happened, so that's a bit strange. Fixed the issue with multiple skill-related passive modifiers not having skill text highlighted. That's cool. A bunch of vanity ones that I won't read through because you've heard enough of my terrible reading. Basically just stopping clipping and things like that. Yeah, clipping, animation issues, misplaced items. So yeah, nothing that is terribly, you know, not like we had things missing from buying bundles or anything like that. It's all kind of clipping issues and things like that. But then there's some other ones here that are super interesting. So they finally fixed the issue with Season Pass XP and Conflict XP events not granting extra XP if the player had reached level 100 in the Season Pass or Conflict, but had not completed the event. That is cool. They've fixed the issue that Dark Zone supply drops not granting Season XP. Same with bounties not granting Season XP, which we thought was just a thing that they weren't going to do, but it's nice that that's now been included. Would have been great this week when we were farming them on 5 times XP. Fixed the issue with True Sun's bounties from LWS activities always spawning in Constitution Hall. That's great, that's been on there for a little while. Fixed the issue with all player categories labelled as clan in the countdown or raid social menu because they reorganised them. I guess that's why that's got affected. Fixed multiple issues affecting audio. Added multiple localization fixes and stability improvements, what we always like to see because we have had some crashes since the new anti-cheat. That is going to be it for the video. Not so bad, 7 minutes to get through all of that. So yeah, not so bad at all. And you know, if you stuck here to the end, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this update in the comments down below. And is there anything missing that you would have liked to have seen in there that you're currently being affected by? It's always nice to see if you guys have got any issues and yeah, they've not been fixed. Let's get them noted down and get them reported. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe yet again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.